area wall over here. We have this quote wall. Hey there, hey there. Welcome to my house tour. And you might already know the room I'm in right now because this is my own room where I record most of my videos. But today I will show you the rest of the house, or at least the common areas, the common areas. And you might have noticed one thing changed compared to how my room looked in the room tour I made, which is the posters I now have, and I have these fake flower thingies. You've already seen my room enough. Let's explore the rest of the house. So here's the hallway of the top floor, which is also the floor I live on. Oh, squeaky. Here, this is my door. And I have a movie poster on it from a movie I haven't seen yet. I don't know if I will ever see it. And some stickers of things I like. So here's my fridge, and it's not that organized, even though everything always wonderfully seems to fit in there. So I'm fine with it. At least it's quite clean, so that's, I think, the most important thing, Some leak. And I think my freezing element is not really working because it's always dripping a bit, and here you can see the ice. Sounds of ice sticking under my freezer. You don't hear that so often, do you? Okay, enough fridge time. And voila, here's a bit of my shoe collection. You might have seen some of these shoes in one of my videos. Running shoes, I used those a lot recently. And these ones are the more chic, with the nicer looking ones, but I don't really use those too often. Also, only recently got them. And I like it when my shoes become so that I can just step into them without having to ever do my laces, even though it makes them look ugly quite quickly. I like the comfort too much of it. spots, but there's also a drawer where I got the top drawer is mine. Got some clothes I don't wear too often in there. It's the sound of my fridge going into freezing mode. Wow, the stairs are really squeaky, so I don't think the sounds are too enjoyable. Yeah, so this is the middle floor of the house, the middle floor, and for Christmas we installed this lamp. And it's still hanging because, well, pretty lamp. There's a very interesting item. It's the pants from Santa. To be honest, I still don't know how these came here. And of course, it's also a dartboard behind it. Triple 20 is of course what you want to get. Maybe I should give it a shot. Okay, let's do only one try and let's see. Alright, 14. Almost triple 14. At least I hit the board and a decent score, I think. It's okay, even though I just aimed for the board in general. And we are living in this house with 9 people in total, but currently I'm the only one home. Well, I think except for one other person who's also home. And I think this is the perfect time to do some sounds in the night, because at least I cannot wake anyone up apart from the person who is home, but he lives all the way on the other side of the house. This is the middle floor living room. And we have two living rooms. will make some good sounds. Usually people who live on the middle floor, top floor, they use this living room and to store some food, or there's also a kitchen I will show you in a bit, and we also quite often have breakfast here, which is just, I think, a nice living room compared to the other one because there's way more sunlight over here, way more. These flowers look like they are having their last days, although they're already chopped off and put into a vase, so I guess they were not meant to live that long. And it's currently 3 a.m. I don't know what it is, but for some reason I feel like I have to record ASMR when I'm tired or when I'm like about to go to bed, because yeah, that's how I started making videos, and I for some reason never changed this habit. It's always nice that around this time there are no cars, or almost no cars, and also no people on the street. And well, in my house also it's it's already quiet because there's no one, but usually it helps with quietness because most people sleep during the night, I assume. Or listen to ASMR maybe. I can still smell the roses. This plant might be familiar for some of you. I used it in the video where I made ASMR with a lot of plants. And it's my own plant, but well, I've really been too lazy to put different dirt in it, and now it's dying a bit. As you might be able to hear, the leaves are really dry. Yeah, the plant has water, but just cannot get enough nutrition out of the earth. It has a little fake flower. That one is doing quite well. Hasn't changed that much since I came here. Doesn't really need that much water, I think. Then there's this little bonsai, which is looking really nice. Also try to give the plants some water if they need. If everyone is on holiday, I think it is sort of my duty to do it. In exchange, I use them for ASMR, I guess. They get water, I get ASMR. It's a fair deal. we have another one of my plants. This one is still working. It's the tiger plant. And another rose. I wonder, are these roses still from Valentine, or are they just by chance here around Valentine? This is the kitchen. Ta-da! Yeah, there's still one dirty plate for me, but I will clean it soon. And well, this cutting board is also a bit dirty. That's the only benefit of being home alone, is that you can just leave stuff like a day or two and it will still be fine. If you live with 9 people, it's impossible, or at least it wouldn't be working if everyone would leave their stuff for a day or two. It would get really full. There's a glove laying over here. I guess someone lost one glove. And I feel some things inside. Oh, there are Easter eggs. I guess it's almost Easter. I will put them back in for someone else to find, or actually for the person the gloves are from. I think it's nice if they will find it. This is a cutting knife, and you can only get bread slices with it, because that's how it is designed. We have 1 cup with pudding on it, but I think, yeah, it's not really the person I would like on my cup. Quite a nice drinking bottle. smells really good. I'm definitely gonna use these more often for sounds. I already saw it that some other ASMR artists using these. Maybe I should make a dishwashing ASMR, like a role play. I even did some dishes. Such a productive video. If there's ever a fire, then at least we have one of these fire extinguishers. I assume it's still working, at least it's not over the date. This is just a jacket I found. It's from an old housemate which left it here, and I sort of claimed it as mine because no one else wanted it. Actually, I sort of forgot about it, but now that I see it hanging here again, I'm like, ah, yeah, I should maybe use it. It's like a rain jacket, I think. One thing which is a bit unfortunate is that the carpet at some spots is just like broken, and I mean, we sort of, everyone in the house got used to it, but yeah, it does look a bit shabby. Like when you do vacuum the floors here, then it's quite often you'll just rip off a piece of carpet somewhere, or just vacuum some carpet. But I guess if that happens often enough, there won't be any carpet left, and it will be time for a new one. We'll see. Here is a painting, and yeah, I think the landlord really went for this old medieval kind of housing style, and I don't know if he did it or the person which owned the house before him. I think quite some people like this style. I think it's also quite funny. It's a little barn, or actually quite a big one, in some sort of a forest. I have no idea who created this painting. It might even be the landlord himself. Welcome to the main living room. You might still remember this couch because the video I recorded with some people of the house was done while we were sitting on this couch, and now you will be able to also see a bit of the rest of the living room. Here we have a puzzle which actually is already finished. What do you guys think? Puzzle ASMR on my channel. Only thing is, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of making puzzles. But if we do a puzzle with the house, I might put in a few pieces just to be also sort of participating a bit. I mean, to attribute to the puzzle. So if it's finished, I can still feel a little satisfaction. We have a hairy wall over here, and don't ask me how we came to this idea, but well, it's a wall with Harry's. People call Harry. Here you have Prince Harry, Harry Styles, Harry Potter, Harry Houdini, and I forgot the name of this Harry. Well, I know he's called Harry. Oh, and Harry Kane, and a few Harrys which blew off, or like the tape wasn't strong enough. A few plans over here. One is not doing so well, but the rest is looking quite fine. We have a wall which quite some people find interesting. I actually never noticed it at first, but it's like just a brick wall which in Netherlands you would usually see on the outside of a house. Integrated it on the inside. Every flower pot or every plant pot makes its own sound. And up here you can see a picture from the garden in our house. I wish. And we have this quote wall where everyone, well, when someone has an interesting quote, then we put it on here. I can read up a few. I won't say the names, but well, you can wonder forever. One of the quotes is, "We don't need a quote wall." Beautiful. "I'm not doing the dishes." "No pain, no gain. Who needs friends when you have discounts?" These flowers are, in a way, quite pretty. I like the white one a lot. Like the purple one doesn't give off that much light. Last but not least, the kitchen. And I've definitely not shown everything yet in the house, but I think this will be sufficient for this video. It's already a lot, I think. Some crayons, and here's the little sign where we keep the words of the day, and they are Dutch words. So for the people who wanting to improve their Dutch, they can learn it here. I'll remove the first few, or like the oldest ones, I guess. And I can write something down. The sounds are a bit rough when I'm right. I think erasing sounds better. And up there you can see sign of a wasted life. And I don't know who put it here. Not someone I think who's living in the house right now. But I don't agree. I don't agree. A clean kitchen is very important. And I think by not having a clean kitchen, you're wasting your life or your health at least. A lot of cups to play beer pong with. You can never have enough, I guess. Alright, that was it for tonight. And I am quite tired at the moment. I hope these sounds also made you a bit tired or just a bit more relaxed. And I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day, good night, or just a good everything.